Welcome to this explainer. So, here's the thing. To master the blend of technical advancements and personnel issues in the multimedia industry, you must understand the cause and effect relationship between new tools and the human workforce. It's what we call a high-probability blend. On one side, you've got these incredible, world-changing technological leaps, and on the other, you've got the very real human resistance that inevitably comes with massive change. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through this today, because figuring out how to balance the machines with the minds operating them, that is the true secret to modern industry success.
Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to move logically right through Part A, looking at the catalyst and friction, the immediate technological benefits, and the industrial relations crisis. Then we'll pivot into Part B for the management strategy, how to navigate job losses legally, and finally, upskilling and active cooperation.
Okay, let's dive into this. Let's begin with Part A, the catalyst and the friction. We're stepping right into the really exciting but, let's be honest, kind of disruptive world of implementing new and emerging tech.
Now, as you'll see, when a multimedia business implements new and emerging technologies, there are immediate benefits. For example, using cloud computing enables remote work, while the introduction of 3D printing allows for rapid prototyping. Think about high-speed data transfers, allowing your creatives to collaborate from their own living rooms, reducing travel and massively boosting morale. Or, actually, think of a studio like Weta Workshop. Instead of spending painstaking hours building cardboard models, boom! They generate physical prototypes instantly. Faster client feedback, and absolutely nobody misses the cardboard cuts.
And because of all this, these technological advancements drastically improve the business's overall efficiency and productivity. You aren't just doing the exact same work slightly better, you are fundamentally accelerating how quickly your entire business moves from concept to final product. It's a massive catalyst.
Furthermore, replacing manual labor with automated machinery guarantees accuracy and consistency by removing human error, which ultimately increases the company's profit margin. Think about the CNC machines and robotics used by giants like Apple. They can literally run 24/7 without fatigue. You're getting exact replicas of a product every single time. It is a massive, undeniable win for the bottom line.
But, and this is a big but, however, this creates immediate personnel friction. This right here is the human cost of innovation, and navigating this transition phase requires profound empathy and some really proactive management.
At the core of this friction is a deep psychological issue. Employees who lack digital literacy may fear their traditional roles will become obsolete. When you bring in a complex new software suite or automated machinery, staff members who've spent decades perfecting their manual skills suddenly feel incredibly vulnerable. Their fear isn't just about learning a new tool, it's about whether they still have a place in the company at all.
And unfortunately, it gets heavier. More severely, the introduction of automated technologies often leads to downsizing and retrenchments, creating a major industrial relations crisis. When a machine can do the work of several people continuously, job losses become a harsh reality. This sparks deep conflict, plummeting morale, and intense anxiety across the whole workplace.
So, how do we fix it? This brings us to Part B, the management strategy. Because you can't just cross your fingers and hope the dust settles on its own.
To overcome employee resistance, management must actively implement specific strategies. First, employers should conduct a cost/benefit analysis of the new technology and engage in active consultation with their staff to communicate the business plan. You simply cannot implement new tech in the dark. Open, transparent communication builds that vital foundation of trust you need right now.
Now, if job losses are unavoidable due to automation, the business must engage in union negotiation. It is absolutely critical to bring them to the table early because unions play a major role in establishing fair, group-negotiated contracts and individual contracts for the remaining workers. You have to ensure the transition is handled equitably.
During this downsizing phase, offering voluntary redundancies provides a financially secure, graceful exit for resistant staff. While this does cost the company an initial payout, it allows the business to restructure without the trauma of forced layoffs. It gives the power of choice back to the employee.
But here's a crucial compliance point. Management must ensure this process strictly complies with Equal Employment Opportunity (EEO) legislation to prevent discrimination lawsuits. Whether you're retrenching staff, reorganizing teams, or hiring new specialized workers, every single decision must be flawlessly equitable. A failure here is a severe legal liability.
Okay, so that covers the downsizing. But what about the folks who stay?
For the remaining staff, the ones looking at this new software with a lot of hesitation, what is the best path forward to get them fully on board?
Here's your answer. For the staff that remain, the most effective strategy to overcome resistance is providing upskilling and retraining programs. Rather than just expecting your team to figure it out on their own, providing structured training shows your workforce that you are deeply invested in their future.
And the ripple effects of this are just massive. By teaching employees how to use the new software or machinery, the business guarantees job security and promotes multi-skilling across the workforce. The employee goes from feeling threatened by the machine to feeling totally empowered by it.
This is the ultimate transformation we are aiming for. Finally, completing these training opportunities often leads to increased remuneration for the worker, which successfully transforms employee resistance into active cooperation. You're seamlessly aligning the company's goals with the employee's personal career growth. It's a perfect win-win.
I want to leave you with this provocative final thought. As technology rapidly evolves, is your business prepared to balance the catalyst of innovation with the human strategies needed to turn friction into cooperation? Because implementing the tech is only half the battle. Proactively empowering your human workforce is how you truly master this industry. Thanks so much for joining me in this explainer. I hope it helps you navigate this dynamic moving forward.